Hi, my name is Cindy, and I would like to show you what I love about my Silhouette Cameo. First, the Cameo is a 12 by 12 cutting machine. The deck here is 12 by 12 that your mat will fit right into, and you're able to cut on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. You can also cut on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, should you choose to do so. Not only does the Silhouette Cameo work with the Silhouette Studio software, but it also works with the Make the Cut software and Sure Cuts a Lot software programs, which is awesome if you like to use SVG files. The next thing I love about my Cameo is the way that it cuts. It is such a wonderful cutting machine. I've been a long-time user of another very popular cutting machine, and the Cameo does such a beautiful job compared to my other machine. You're able to achieve such intricate and small cuts with the Cameo that you just couldn't do with any other machine. Now for my favorite part about the Cameo, the print and cut ability. Not only can you print and cut from files you can purchase on the Silhouette Studio, but you can actually purchase other items such as hybrid paper and embellishments from other online retailers and print and cut those just like you would do with the print and cut feature with the Silhouette Studio. Let me show you what I mean. So I have downloaded this particular image from the JessicaSprague.com site. These are some embellishments from the Heidi Swap line. And I'm going to show you real quick what I've done on my computer and then how this can be print and cut on the Silhouette Cameo. Okay, so here we are with the Silhouette Studio software opened. I'm going to open the file that I've purchased from the JessicaSprague.line website, which is the hybrid paper and hybrid embellishments. One of the things you'll notice when you come to the file, it doesn't see anything. It's looking for Silhouette Studio software. If I do the drop-down screen and I go all the way down to all files, I then can find my item that I've purchased. And when I click OK, it's going to bring the image onto my Silhouette screen. And one of the first things I want to do is change my page setup because I don't have a 12 by 12 printer. I only have a 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to change the page size to 8.5 by 11. I'm going to turn the embellishments so that they fit on the 8.5 by 11 page. Kind of straighten that up there. There we go. And I'm actually going to bring the size down a little bit. I don't want them quite that large, so we'll make them about that size. Okay, so now we've got them on our paper. So now we need to get them ready to do the print and cut. So the first thing we're going to do is go to our registration marks tab, and we're going to do show registration and make sure we've selected the Cameo for the registration marks. One of the things that you want to make sure of is that you don't have your image in the registration mark area. So you want to adjust the image to make sure that it's not in that shaded out area and it's still within the cut box. So there we go. So then the last step of the step of doing this is we need to trace the lines. So we're selecting the trace selection. We're going to select trace area. We're going to highlight these that we want to trace the image. And then we're going to go over to the trace settings. We're going to deselect the high pass filter. And then we're just going to take the threshold all the way over to 100%. And you'll see how those turned yellow. And then I'm going to trace the outer edge. Now once I've done that, we've got the cut lines. So if I move my image, you'll see now that I've got the cut lines. In order to go back, we'll just move them back. And at this point, we're just going to do basically a print and cut. And you're going to end up with your page printed out on your printer, and then we'll put it in the Silhouette to cut. Okay, so now my machine has stopped cutting. I'm going to unload my paper, and you see that I've got on my mat my images that I cut. I printed those on my printer, and then I put it on my mat, and then put it through the Silhouette to cut. And voila, I've got these wonderful cut images of these darling little tags that I purchased online. And so now I can make all of my own print and cut embellishments. Isn't that cool? This is one of my favorite features of this machine. I absolutely love it. So if you haven't given the Silhouette Cameo a try, you might want to do so. Thanks a lot.